Let's talk about compassion in love and being a compassionate person. What does that have to do with love? How does love function with compassion? I'm going to read a little bit here because there's some interesting things I got from the internet. Love is compassion. The word's often used, so I may just pass over without really pondering its meaning. People use this word compassionate a lot. So let's take a look at it more clearly. Let's not just brush over it. The etymology is in Latin. It means co-suffering, co-suffering. So it involves feeling for another. That's empathy. It's the capacity for a person to have a kind of, desire to alleviate another's suffering. So it means we're concerned about other people's feelings. It's being sensitive, being empathetic, desiring to soothe, desiring to bring aid to someone. So build our own life like cars and kids and businesses. It might seem like we're being compassionate to ourselves, or if we smile at our neighbors, being friendly, it might seem like it's being compassionate, but so much of the time that's just serving ourselves. And it's not really being considerate, compassionate toward others that might really be in trouble, some people that might really be suffering. A lot of compassionate people will be nurses. They'll volunteer. They'll help out with no compensation whatsoever. It takes an open heart. It takes a real giving heart to be compassionate like that. Self-sacrifice and martyrdom is not always compassion because it's missing the part where we care about ourselves. So if we're compassionate in general, we learn the rule of compassion. We're going to be empathetic toward ourselves and toward others at the same time, because we're going to take this general rule, this general understanding that we have of what compassion is, and we're going to apply it universally. That's why it doesn't mean, that's why it isn't true that you should love yourself before you love others, or vice versa, or any of that. It doesn't matter, because we're all one anyway. So if I'm really loving myself, it means I'm really going to love others too, in a real way, not in a fake way, not in a superficial way. Being compassionate requires caring, a desire to care, and then a decision to act. So not only do we feel some empathy, we feel some pain when others feel pain. We are co-suffering, right? But the things that move us, they move us to action. And this not only helps others, but it indulges our own desire to be happy, because once we're really compassionate, helping others and being active, it serves us because it's being compassionate toward ourselves as well. And it feels good to be compassionate. It actually feels good. So that's a major reason to do it. You can be the happiest you've ever been while in the most unlivable conditions because you're caring for others. And that can be an addicting thing. In a good way, a good addiction. Okay, thanks very much. Compassion.